And I'm going to talk to you about remembering why, because I get the amazing opportunity to work at this place every single day. And I've had the opportunity to be called the principal of Carbondale Community High School for the past 7 years. And this is a school where I get to work with a diverse group of students, a group of students who aren't only diverse ethnically, but a group of students who are diverse socioeconomically in their talents, their gifts, their rewards, and all the things they love. I also get to work with some students who are flat out geniuses. And when it comes to doing stuff like Ray is doing there, they're smarter than me. I can be honest and say that. But not only that, every single year that I walk through Carbondale Community High School, I get an opportunity to go to homecoming and go to prom. And I'm not sure if any of you have ever had the opportunity to go to homecoming or prom, but I want to let you know that there's a reason we don't let parents in homecoming and prom. No, you're laughing, but it's true. 3 rules for a Mr. Booth homecoming and prom. Rule number 1, keep your hands off your knees. Rule number 2, keep your hands off the ground. Rule number 3, your back must always stay at 90 degrees. But the truth of the matter is, over the last 7 years that I've been in education, I've noticed one thing, and that one thing is that often it feels like we're working in a construction zone. Just as we get going, it feels like something slows us down. In the last 7 years, I've recognized that through PAIR of 2010. I've recognized that through Senate Bill 7. I've recognized that through recently the Every Student Succeeds Act. And recently, our alliance did an amazing job with our other counterparts of fighting for an equitable and evidence-based funding model. That battle to make sure that there is equity in every school in the state of Illinois that's going to change what our state looks like over the next 20 years. But the truth of the matter is this. I have met some administrators, I've met some teachers who have felt like all of these initiatives have caused them to feel like they're working in a sea of paperwork. And that sea of paperwork has caused some teachers, future teachers that I've met, to wonder, why should I get into the field of education? It's caused some administrators that I've met to say, why should I stay in the field of education? And every time that I hear that question, I return it with the same question. Do you remember why you got into the field of education? Do you remember why you took those classes and why you walk into that building every single day? And each time I ask that question, I take a step back and I say, well, let me tell you why I got into the field of education. A field that for many is known as the great equalizer in this great country of the United States of America. I got into the field of education for my teachers. My teachers, who are a beautiful group of people, 85 of them, who wouldn't know which direction to go or how to even grow if I didn't stop and build a relationship with them. Notice I didn't say evaluate them. I did it for those students who have never had a male role model in their life, let alone an African-American one. I do it for that young man who has never been told that the problem with man is not that they aim too high and miss, it's that they aim too low and hit. I need you to set your goals higher. I did it for that student who, sitting in class with his cell phone out, unfortunately, was scrolling through Facebook and found out that his parent passed, and I had to take him to the hospital to see her. So my question for you today is very simple. We've talked globally about a lot of things today, but my question to you today is, who is the last student whose life you've made a difference in? When I ask that question, if a student's face doesn't pop in your head or a name doesn't run across your mind, I just want to let you know that you're wasting your time. You're wasting the time to make a difference. You're wasting an opportunity to fulfill the calling that you've been given and the blessing that you have to walk into a school building every single day. I want you to make sure you think about and never forget to remember why you got into the field of education.